Hello, I'd like to welcome you to one of my courses entitled Problem Solving: Tools, Techniques and Methods. As the name of the course suggests, it will teach you a set of tools and techniques and some powerful methods that you can use to solve your problems at a personal level or at a business level. These tools are often used by business analysts, consultants, problem solvers, managers, and you can learn them through this course. My name is Ali Bouzid. What follows is an excerpt from the course itself to introduce you to the topics covered and the style adopted. The link to the course is here above, and also you can access the course through any of those links here. Here we are, lecture 42, conclusion and goodbye. That's what we've started off with looking at the tools and the techniques that are going to help us solve our problems. Tools, methods and techniques that analysts, that consultants use. We have covered the 5 W's. We have covered the Ishikawa diagram, the weighted vote, the brainstorming, the Pareto, the 80-20 rule. We have set ourselves these tools as objectives for the course and hope we have achieved them, and we've achieved them well through practical examples. At the same time, we have set our objectives in terms of analysis methods, and we've covered the root cause analysis, the causal analysis, the Pareto analysis, the multi-criteria analysis. Each one is a powerful method used by analysts, by consultants, to solve problems, personal problems as well as business problems. I hope that you will use them fully and make full use of them. You're not going to be like this guy with just a hammer and seeing everything, all your problems as a nail. No, you are equipped now with tools, methods and techniques, and hopefully you will have the choice of using the right ones for the right job. You know the 5 W's, the brainstormings, you know how to carry out a multi-criteria analysis, how to do a cause-effect diagram, how to do causal analysis, how to use the weighted vote, how to carry out a full Pareto analysis. You are heading for this famous 7-phase method. That was the platform that we have used for this course, by starting off with a problem, identifying its causes, going for pertinent solutions, going for pertinent criteria, selecting the solutions that you require, and the implementation, which we have just completed. The measure is a phase that you need to do on your own because it's fully practical. It needs to be done in real cases on the job. And finally, I hope that when you do the implementation stage and then measure that it's all okay where you were and where you want to be, you can then deploy your solutions throughout your organization or throughout your subsidiaries, nationwide or internationally if you are a corporate organization, and then just keep on going back to this problem. Things do change and problems do change according to the circumstances. This is your platform, and this is what I have been going through during all the course. You have covered the brainstorming, and now you know how to use it by yourself, and I encourage you strongly to use this technique with your team within your company. Be a leader for your team when it comes to that. You know the rules, you know the methods, you know the techniques for it. And we have covered the Ishikawa diagram. I'm sure you know how to use it well now and apply it. This is a diagram that it's used in the quality management systems essentially. It has got a vision which is a total quality. So I encourage you to use it and to teach your team members how to use it. This will help you to categorize all the results that you have reached through brainstorming, because brainstorming just gives you ideas, just gives you causes to problems, just gives you solutions, whatever you are searching for, but in a haphazard fashion. This will help you to organize it and organize your team around good, solid data that will serve you later. Don't forget to go for coefficients and make your solutions pertinent. These coefficients, this way of doing it will help you get not only a weighted vote in place, but also to get credible data that relates to your problem solving. If the brainstorming isn't fully effective in your case, don't hesitate to use the 5 W's. What? Why, where, the when, who. We learn so much through asking questions, and we learn so much by asking these 5 W's. Some people complete them with the how and how much, but I think the how and how much are more case related. Okay, you have covered the Pareto analysis fully in the workshop. We have used this example here of the health treatment to show you how we can build it stage by stage until you get to your 80% line, and until you get to the section whereby you deploy 20% of the effort to get 80% of the results that you require. That's what Pareto is all about. We have spoken and defined our objectives in terms of the SMART concept: specifiable, measurable, accessible, realistic, and time-bound. Loose objectives are not going to take you very far. So you need to specify. I've given you an example here of a process management. Processes are used in quality management systems whereby a process approach is used. In this case, the process management was equipment maintenance. I've shown you how they use the specification, how they actually use it in time bound, how they use it efficiently, effectively, so that you will know how to present your objectives. I have shown you how the objectives from 1 year can be then related to the targets for the next year, and how then you can take any of those areas where you want progress to be made and then carry out a 5 W's exercise or carry out a brainstorming on them, so that you build a table, and that table will help you to build your Pareto exercise. Here is the kind of table that we want. Don't forget to do the ordering before you actually start filling up the table. You will get your percentage errors, your cumulative totals. You know how to do this, and Pareto analysis requires this to be done. Here you are, we have plotted them, we have learned how to plot them, and I have shown you that it's very easy to make mistakes by not ordering, or ordering but and not showing it in the Pareto diagram itself. We went on from there and approached another analysis method, the multi-criteria analysis. You have seen yourselves how credible the approach is, because it uses the pertinent solutions on one side and it uses pertinent criteria on the other side. The criteria that went through the weighted vote and carries coefficients. This has helped you to see how we can finalize our problem solving, get it to home in towards one pertinent solution among many that you have identified. And that was done in this way, in this manner. I hope you will be able to use the multi-criteria analysis heavily in your problem solving, whether personal or business. We went on from that to develop the idea of producing data, as we have done through the brainstorming exercise. We said that there are 2 ways of doing it. A simple way whereby it's just a fact leading on to 2 causes and will lead on to another 2 and another 2 and another 2. This was in a simple case, and in a complex case like this one, we have identified a way of doing it, and that is one cause can lead to 1 or 2 or 3 more causes, and so on, by asking the questions why. And we have used a very good example, that of the dead lizard. That example was applied in quite quality management systems by Aaron Hanrahan, and he actually showed us how powerful the 5 Ws can be if it is used efficiently, and learned a good lesson from it. At the implementation stage, we learned how to then set up our action plan, having identified solutions to our problem. We've shown you 2 ways. There is one way where we just tabulated the data, as you can see in the top table, and also how Gantt, through his chart, tabulated the same data and presented it in a format that is easily readable. So we started off by asking ourselves, what is a problem? And we have defined it as a discrepancy between 2 situations, the real one and the desired one. And then if you go on to the 7 phases, you will find that this is a complete practical stage in terms of measure. That's where you measure the difference between the real situation you're in and the situation you're heading to, the desirable situation. That's the measure of this gap before you go on and deploy your solutions once you are satisfied with them and close the loop and keep on going back again to the problem as and when the need arises. Okay, well, thank you very much indeed. There will be a section after this one where you will have some practice activity. Please do practice the exercises, because that is how you learn. You will learn how to apply these tools, how to apply the meds you've learned, how to apply the methods you've learned, how to apply the techniques to solve your problems. And by solving your problems in this effective manner, you will be able to take credible decisions based on scientific facts and solid data and founded methods. Thank you very much indeed. I enjoyed taking this ride with you, and I look forward to seeing you again in my other courses. Take care and all the best. I hope that you will enjoy it. I hope that you will like it and find it interesting. And if you do, please click the link and register for the course, and see you inside.